And here's Blondeyboyz back again for our fourth part of this Fallout journey. And you may have remembered if you just watched the third, we started down off of there in the kitchen, but I just kind of ran up here quick, killed a rad roach, and talked to Officer Gomez. Officer Gomez is the nice guard that you'll run into when you first start. He's not a total jerk that will try to kill you like the other guards. So he'll pretty much just tell you that you should go to the overseer's office and such. And that's where you pretty much have to go next. Oh, and once you kill all these rad roaches, since they're everywhere, you want to take their meat because even though at the very beginning of the game it does give you radiation, it's a good source of food, so you get some more stim packs. So let's continue on to the atrium. Okay, there we go. And now you see the two Holdens.
Just like the guy. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
And then he'll run off, and you'll see the guards just gunned him down. And his stupid sister will follow after him. Tom, no! And she'll die too. Oh, shucks. So now I'll go in there, and since the guards saw me already, I'm gonna have to start killing them. So I'm just gonna take out my 10mm here and go into VATS. And VATS, for you people that haven't played, I forgot the direct name for it, but it pretty much helps you target whatever part of the body you want, and then you can shoot that part of the body. And say I want to shoot this guy twice in the head, and then I can also go over to this guy and shoot him twice in the head. But it won't always hit them, so just remember that. Oh, yep, see, I missed him, and then I missed him and hit him once. So, see, it all really depends on how skilled you are with that type of gun. And these guards are pretty easy to kill, so don't get like all hot shot thinking that you're that good, because you aren't. They're really easy to kill. I'm just gonna take. No, they have nothing. Oh, whoops. And if you see some random rad roach, don't forget to kill them. They have good meat. Oh, and also, you want to keep your weapons as top of shape as possible, and that way it'll keep, it'll have your weapons better, and they'll be able to do more damage, and so on and so forth. And so, I'm going to go back to my police baton. Truthfully, I like melee weapons better, because it allows you, just because I think most enemies, I feel more prepared when I have a melee weapon. It all depends, really. Some people like guns, like I know like Sam likes to use guns better. I like to use melee weapons, that's why I kind of prefer strength over agility and all that gun stuff. But it doesn't matter. And so, now we're getting kind of closer and closer to the secret vault door. And we'll go up here. The only enemies in here are guards, the overseer, and sometimes the overseer, depends on what you say, and rad roaches. And pretty much this is, I don't know his name, you never really learned his name. There's his wife over there doing something, and really he's just some angry Mexican. And then this guard will try to come over and attack you, but he's too busy fighting rad roaches. See, at this point, I don't like to use guns when you're this up close, because they can pretty much just come in by you and hit you with your police batons while you're still trying to shoot them in the face. So it never really worked out that well for me. And he just tried doing a power attack, and I'll show you that quick. Pretty much when you hold down the attack button, it depends if you're standing still or if you're moving. You'll just like fly forward, but you can't do that with guns. It's only with melee weapons. So just remember that. So you're not sitting there with a hunting rifle which only shoots one bullet trying to do a power move, and you're just sitting there getting constantly hit. Anyway, this is Floyd Lewis. You don't meet him. There's usually just random people all around. So I'm gonna check his toolbox. Wonder glue it's a decent amount. And the best way, truthfully, to get money on Fallout, I think, it's not to do quests or do random errands for people. It's to go out and find loot. And for you other people that played RPGs, you find that out that quests give you a larger amount of money, but you just find loot everywhere, so that gives you more of a steady amount of money. So as you can see, there's Officer Gomez in there, staying right there by Amada. And then there's her dad, the overseer, trying to talk to her to tell her, to make her tell her where I am. So I'm just going to go in there and straighten this all out. Gomez, he's not the talking type, so he'll come up and try beating me. I'm just going to kick his butt there and kill him. And then I'll raid his body. And then the overseer I'll have to talk to.
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
Well, there's a bunch of different ways. You can tell him just to give the keys and password to his office. If you ever lay your hand on Amada again, he'll regret it. And you can also just say, I'm here to kill you, which is what I'm going to do since I pretty much am just a killing type. So here, I'm just going to say that.
But will killing me bring back your friend? Incomplete. If you really care about your fellow citizens, killing me is the worst thing you could do. Without an overseer, the vault would be plunged into chaos. Come on, turn yourself in and resolve this whole thing peacefully.
Yeah, well, then you can also say, I'm afraid the vault will have to just go on without you. Time to die. Convince me, hand over your keys and password, I'll be on my way. My father's no traitor, but you're a murdering thug. Or you could actually just surrender. I've never done this one. You'll give him your weapons, and I don't really know what this one does, because I've never truthfully actually done it. But I'm going to go with the killing way and just kill him.
I'm afraid of a little snot-nosed punk like you. I've dealt with your kind many times before. Never mind if I have to.
So then you'll run to the locker and get some weapons and such. Oh, I guess he isn't this time. On my last game he did. Oh, there he goes. And so then he'll try killing me, which will fail epically. I'll even do a power move on him and kill him. And then you get his key, his password, his baton, and stim packs. And stim packs, I think, is one of the best things you can ever loot. You do not want to ever sell stim packs. If you have to sell your best weapon or your stim packs, definitely sell the weapon. Stim packs aren't worth it. You want to keep your stim packs. Because as you can see, they can give you 46 HP back. Which, that's a lot. And so you want to keep those. There we go. And in these lockers with the blood stain on them, in these there's 10mm rounds, which is your 10mm pistol. And then you have your security armor and helmets. And then in here just more weapons and such. Nothing in this room, so just continue on down the... Oh, and this locker. You can go on his computer, but it's just random information about the background of the vault and such. Oh, and pre-war money, with which I just picked up. That goes for a lot of money in this game, I think. And you find a lot of it, so you want to get that. And as you can see, Amada's not very happy at me.
Mom, what have you done? You killed him. Why did you kill my father?
And she's kind of PO'd at you for the rest of the game now, but it's a fun thing to do. And as you can see, this is where they beat Jonas. So I'm just going to raid his bodies quick, take the note and the stim pack. And if you open the desk, there's some pre-war money. And then other desk, there's also more money. And you go in this room, there's not too much. This is just Amada and her father's place. And then you go into the overseer's office right here, and you can just use the key. And if you would, and then this is the terminal. But also, if you didn't kill him and you want the password, you go over to these lockers right here. Yeah, this one. See, the terminal password. So, you don't actually have to kill him to get the password or talk to him or anything like that. You can pretty much just find it in his locker. So I'm just going to take all this. The other one's empty. So then let's go back to his computer. Since I have the password, I'll just log right in. And then you can do the security dossiers, scouting reports, the instructions for this vault. But I'm just going to open up the tunnel real quick. There we go. And then you'll see this rise up, which I think is really cool, a secret tunnel. I wouldn't have thought of putting it there. And then this will come out, and then there's some stairs. You run down here, and then you can click this button if you really want. And it'll close back down the tunnel, as you can see. And anyway, let's continue. You'll open this door, there'll be a few more rad roaches randomly. And, I mean, just kind of off topic here. Don't you think they would have found all these rad roaches right here? I'm just saying, there's so many in here. I mean, I killed probably like just 20 just going through here. I mean, I'm sure they would have found them. Anyway, here we go. And when I first started playing, it took me probably 20 minutes trying to find how to open this. As you can see, you don't know how. But then finally I realized this little switch right here. I know that probably makes me sound really dumb. But anyway, you activate the switch and that'll open the secret door. And that's pretty much there just so people won't know that it's there, of course. And so here we go. And it also took me a while to figure out this door. As you can see, you can just activate it, but that never works. And then also, this door requires a key, blah blah blah. But you have to click this, activate the vault door control pod, and then all the warning lights will go off and the door will begin to open. And then our friend Amada should run in here pretty soon. And there you go, see? Pretty high-tech, durable kind of door, what you're going to need for all the radiation.
Good, you're leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him.
Your father deserves to die.
Oh, really? And who appointed you I thought you were my friend. You better get out of here.
And then some random guards will charge in quick and I'll kill them real quick. And you want to be able to block too, because for a while you won't have that much health things, so also you want to keep aware of that. And this is where we're going to end it. Thank you for watching again, and we'll be ready with our next episode. Blondeyboyz are out. Thank you.